These are some of Amazon's most loved products. Everything has between 4.5 to 5-star reviews, and I bet you haven't even seen most of them. But if you're interested in anything, it'll all be linked down below in the description box, and I'll also pin everything in the top comment. Now, none of this video is sponsored, and I am going in no particular order, so I will be jumping around between a lot of different genres, but I do want to start with what I think could be your summer go-to as far as like what you're putting on your body. I feel like every spring, summer, I have like this one piece of clothing that I am wearing on repeat nonstop. It's honestly like too much. And I feel like it's gonna be these pants for me, okay? These boho linen pants. I've never shared them before, but I love them. The style is so cool. It's one of those styles where the teens and like 20-year-olds are wearing them and they love them, but 50, 60, 70-year-olds will also love them. They are so comfortable. They're very in style. You can wear them around the house and be comfortable, but you can wear them out and about. I am really stuck on the chocolate color right now, so that is the color that I got, but there's a lot of options and the price is so good. Now, I have already shared these Leopard Mary Jane flats on my YouTube channel, but they're turning out to be very well loved on Amazon, okay? The reviews are just skyrocketing. Every time I wear them on Instagram, people in my DMs are asking for the link. Like, people are just really liking these, and I keep wearing them with those pants actually, and jeans, and just a lot of outfits. They really make a subtle statement, and they are so comfortable. They're just gushy, but also this mesh is so breathable. It's kind of like you are wearing sandals, and you can just slip them on. And I just want to say, you can also get these in more of a solid color, so I will link that as well if you're not into leopard. This style in general is very big right now. But speaking of shoes, let's actually move on to this shoe organizer bin that's really cute. You can even label it right here. The reason I found this and bought it is because we have a closet, like a storage closet, where people just throw their shoes in. It's usually the shoes people wear a lot. When they're running out the door, they'll grab the shoes, and it's just so unorganized and annoying. People's shoes just laying everywhere. And so this is really cute to just put into the closet, but when you unzip this, it has different triangles where people can just throw their shoes in. So it's really easy to maintain, but it kind of takes away the clutter, and having this nice little organizer in there just makes the whole thing look better. So I'm not saying that you would necessarily put this in the same spot, but you can even put this in a bedroom, just really anywhere where the shoes pile up. This will look a lot nicer. Now let's get back into a few fashion and clothing pieces. So we have to talk about this vertical striped top, okay? This is so well loved on Amazon, and usually when I share striped tops, people hate them, but that's usually because it is horizontal, whereas this is specifically vertical. And I think that's really why people love it. It is very flattering. It kind of elongates you. This is meant to be oversized, so this is a size small, so keep that in mind. I'll have all of my sizing details listed down below beside each item, but the coloring of this, I think, is also what sets it apart. It looks like something from J. Crew or Madewell, just something that is more elevated and more expensive, but this is from Amazon, and it doesn't look like it's from Amazon. I love just putting it on, wearing it as like a little cover up. You can even button it down, throw in a nice bag, and it's just a very elevated top. Now with that striped shirt, I actually paired this trucker hat that I love. Oh my gosh. Okay, again, very well loved, amazing reviews on Amazon, but there's a lot of different combos and colors. So I did get this one that says Courtside Pickleball Club. It kind of has like a retro, vintage, trendy look to it, but there's also one that's more golf themed. It says Early Birdie Caddy Club, and it's green and beige. I wish I would have seen that one. I probably would have bought that because I am such a golf fan, but there's a lot of other colors and different styles, but this is so chic to just throw on when you're having a bad hair day, or maybe your hair is really greasy. You can throw this on and look really cute. Okay, so this next item I'm putting in the video because it is gaining more popularity and it's becoming very well loved, but honestly, I'm just getting a ton of questions about this, and you might have even noticed it when I was holding that trucker hat. So here we go. Do you see? Yes. It's my nails. Okay, so if you've been wondering what color is on my nails, this is becoming a very popular shade right now. So I'm going to link it under this number. It is by the brand OPI. The color is Rust and Relaxation, and it is just such a beautiful shade for spring and summer because it is mainly red, but it just has a very subtle hint of orange. It's not neon, it's not weird, but it is vibrant, and I feel like it just pops in such a beautiful way. I honestly cannot recommend this color enough. I'm usually very like neutral, like pinks and beiges, but I have not gotten tired of this, and I don't know, I might keep it going. Before we move on, I do have a couple more accessory related items. So I want to share this studded bag or purse, oh my gosh, it is stunning. It is so nice. It feels really nice, but it just looks very high quality. And yes, I did get it in the chocolate brown color with some silver studs. It fits over your shoulder so easily, and it actually holds quite a bit without being overpowering. And I love how there is an outside compartment here you can stick your cell phone in. It does have a magnetic closure. There's a zipper compartment inside, but it is so on trend, but in such a good way. And then we have this rotating sunglasses organizer, which, as you can see, I got it in gold. I feel like in real life it looks great, but on camera it's coming up very brassy, but you can get it in a different color that will match your decor. But it's great to just have in a spot where you can grab things on the go, whether it be sunglasses. You could also keep your car keys up here. You could put a watch up here, maybe different jewelry, just like your go-to earrings or your necklace, like something where you just put on the last minute touches, and then when you get home, everything goes back on here and keeps everything organized. Next, I'm gonna get into a few beauty products, but this first item is not just for women. A lot of men love it too. It is the Philips Norelco one blade trimmer, but it is different than the one I recommended last year, which was double the price, and it was more powerful because you could use it on beards, your head, like you use it anywhere. But this is half the price. It's under $30, and it's specifically designed for down there, okay? It's specifically for intimate places. So men use it, women use it, and it's completely waterproof, which is really, really good. And it does still have that one blade design that Philips Norelco is known for. So you can use it at whatever angle or direction. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna nick you, cut you, hurt you at all. I love this. It's lightweight. You can take it in the shower, and it's meant for just those hard to reach and hard to get spots. Now, because I did share that razor, I also wanted to share this Bioderma cleansing oil because it is very, very well loved on Amazon. I mean, I feel like in the last year or two, it's soared in popularity. There's like 33,000 5-star reviews. It's amazing for shaving because it is a shower oil, so it's really moisturizing on your skin, but it allows the razor or the trimmer to just glide easier so that you get a super, super close shave. This particular size, I cannot emphasize enough, like it's gonna last you so long. I mean, I've had this, I feel like for a year, and this is how far we've gone down. Like a little goes a long way, and your whole family can use it. Like me and Josh keep it in our shower. We've used this, like I said, for the last year. I feel like we've barely even made that much of a dent. So it is like a premium, more like high-end product, but I think the cost of this is like $30 for this whole big tub, and I'm telling you, it's gonna last you forever. Okay, so since we just talked about the shower, I wanna move into the bath, and I wanna share a product that is most loved, but it's an example of me ordering things that people love sometimes and I just end up hating. And so I want to share with you why this is bad, and just the fact that there's a lot of things that I end up not recommending to you. So this is just like an interesting example that, I want to tell you about. So people love this lymphatic detox bath soak, okay? And I wanted to order it because it is very popular and well loved, but I was skeptical at first. Like I just had this bad feeling. Like I really scoured the product page, and it really talked about how healthy this was, how they use really good cleaning ingredients, really high-end essential oils. I really couldn't find anything bad about it. So I ordered it, and then as soon as I got it, I immediately smelled it. Like I didn't even open it yet. And I can smell this like very fragrant synthetic smell. And then sure enough, on here, it does talk about fragrance, that like synthetic fragrance, but you couldn't see that anywhere on the product page. And so I will be returning this. I will not be you should not buy this. You should not be soaking your body in just like a chemical fragrance. It's completely the opposite of like a detox. If you're in the market for a true detox via the bath, this stuff is phenomenal. So I'm gonna link this stuff instead. It's the magnetic clay bath. It's Mojave Desert bentonite clay. So it's like sourced directly from the desert, and it also has different ancient sea salts, mainly Himalayan pink sea salt, that just really sucks out the toxins in the bath. So I just take like a cup of it, I sprinkle it in the bath, just stay in there for 20-30 minutes. And people like to do this just like on a monthly basis, but people also like to do this when they're sick, or when they feel like they're getting sick, or when they're trying to get over the sickness, and it just really pulls out all of the bad stuff. Okay, so this next product is so innovative and cool, and I actually wanted to share it a couple months ago, but it's been completely sold out because everyone loves it. But it is back in stock. So fingers crossed it doesn't sell out again. But it is the Marie V-Line Lifting Mask. It's like a chin lifting mask, but it has really good anti-aging ingredients in it. So it's actually like this cotton material. So I love that it's a cotton fabric, and it reminds me of a facial mask, but instead it goes under your chin and lifts it. So there's these like holes that you like put it around your ears, and it literally lifts and sculpts your chin, but it also has really good ingredients. So it has hyaluronic acid, vitamin A, retinol, it has marine collagen, and it also has 24 karat gold, which I know that sounds like weird, but that actually is a really good ingredient for our skin. I don't know if you guys remember, but a while back I did share a code with Marie that I reached out to them and they gave me a 20% off promo code. I double checked and that is still active. This is not sponsored at all, but if you want to use that code and save 20%, you can enter Whitney at checkout and get 20% off this chin lifting mask, or you could click around and use that code for the rest of their products too. Now, another extremely well-loved skincare product that you really see results pretty quickly actually is this L'Oreal Revitalift Serum. So this is 1.5% pure hyaluronic acid. So that adds instant hydration and it plumps up your skin. That's why people see like an immediate before and after difference, because it reduces the wrinkles because it's plumping up your skin so much. So a lot of people love this. This has 48,000 5-star reviews, and I love that it's only $20 and there's no fragrance to it. So I think it's best to put like 2 or 3 drops on your skin. I would say on your cheeks, your forehead, and just rub it in. It feels like a really nice serum and it just immediately goes into the skin and feels wonderful. Definitely would recommend doing this in the morning, but you can also do it at night. Okay, so I'm sure most people are familiar with the brand Laneige. When I say that, people think of their famous lip sleeping mask, but they recently launched this blurring smoothing powder and it's just skyrocketed in popularity. Everyone's loving it, and so I got it and I can agree. It is so good at blurring and smoothing out your skin. It like helps to like conceal the pores on your face. It just makes your skin look better. So I already did it on this side. I don't know if you can tell, just like this side looks a lot smoother. And then this side doesn't look bad. You can tell there's some shine, which isn't always a bad thing, but it doesn't look as, I don't know, airbrushed and just smooth and blurry and nice. So here I am. I'm going to put it, you just like tap, tap, tap. Okay. It's not even like actual powder there. You just tap and then it kind of comes up through and then you just put it on. And literally instant blurring effect. It's crazy, guys. This stuff is, I'm gonna always be using this, okay? Now, this is the product that has been loved for quite some time. It just hasn't always been on Amazon, but now it's on Amazon. This is very, very popular at Sephora. It is the Day 3-in-1 Styling Wand. So it's for your hair. And let me just show you this brush. When I pulled it out, I was like, oh my gosh, so it's not mascara. It is, again, for your hair. You can tame flyaways. You can smooth out any spots that are sticking up. It's also amazing for people that like to wear a slicked back hairstyle. So you can take this brush and it's so flimsy and nice. You can really glide it through your hair and just tame any flyaways. I also like to do it on top of my head before I film. I honestly should have done it in this spot. I just fixed that now. If you go back to the previous clips, you'll see hair that was sticking down here. This fixes it instantly. So yeah, this is great to, have in your bathroom or even just throwing it into your purse. All right, so moving into some home and kitchen items, I wanted to share these digital measuring spoons. So it comes in a pack of 2. This, I would say, is really great for anybody, but especially if you love to bake. I know that when you bake, it's really important that you have precise measuring amounts. And so this is awesome. You just put a battery in here. It comes with a battery, but you can turn it on and change whatever unit you want to measure. So you could do grams, milliliters, cups, ounces. And I've tested this a lot and it really is very precise, but you can put anything in here and it tells you specifically what grams or how many cups or again, how many fluid ounces it is. And then you can be very, very precise in all of your cooking and baking. Now, this would definitely be a product I would never order had it not been like a most loved product. And I just purely wanted to test it out and see if I liked it. So it is a mandolin slicer. So this is great for slicing vegetables, whether it be potatoes for like potato chips, cucumbers, carrots, onions, like anything you could imagine. And you can definitely do different styles of slices, but the way this is designed is completely safe, okay? There's a lot of mandolin slicers out there where you literally have to be careful not to chop your finger off or slice your finger off, I guess. Whereas this, that can't happen. It's also a really good price. It's very sturdy. It suctions to the counter or the table. I really like it. I don't think it's for everybody, but if you feel like you could use this in the kitchen, it is a really good one. Now, these I discovered because I was looking for healthy snack bowls for my kids, because everything kid related is just plastic or coated in plastic. Even the healthy bamboo bowls, still coated in plastic. It's annoying. So you can't go wrong with stainless steel. These are really good, and they're actually double lined. So if you do want to put like soup or something hot in them, it doesn't get hot along the edges, but they stack really nicely. They are very sturdy. They're completely clean and healthy. You can put them in the dishwasher. You can get them in different sizes, but I feel like they're so nice just for snacking. This next product is really, really fun. It was actually discovered by one of my friends, and she's like, "You never heard of this before?" And no, I haven't. So maybe you guys haven't either, but this is the Screen Mommy. I have my phone. Obviously, you guys probably have a phone too, but I can't be the only one where my phone screen gets gunky and messy and just like gross. And I rarely ever clean the front of my screen, okay? But this, it comes in a pack and it has this interesting stickiness to it that just keeps re-sticking, and you can keep it on the back of your phone. But if you feel like your phone is dirty, like mine definitely is right now, you just clean it instantly. And there's like this weird grippiness to it that really just cleans off the screen instantly. And then you can just stick it right back on to your phone and use it whenever you need it. Next, I wanna share this cervical neck pillow. Now, I did put this in a gifts for yourself video around the holidays, and a lot of you guys ordered it and loved it. And so I recently shared it just randomly on my Instagram. I cannot tell you how many people messaged me afterwards saying that it was a life-changing product for them. So I know it is very, very well loved on Amazon, but if you maybe missed that previous YouTube video, or maybe you were on the fence, like, I really think if you're somebody that does have neck problems, or you feel like you're struggling finding like a good pillow that will actually support your whole body, like, you should give this a try. And I ordered 3 different ones from Amazon, and this is the best one because of the way it's designed. So if you like to sleep on your back, it's great. But if you also like to sleep on your side, it's even better, just because there is a spot for your hand. It really just aligns your spine and your neck to be straight. It's also very soft, but also still gives you support at the same time. So I would just read the reviews, read some of the testimonies, and if you're maybe thinking about it, I would say you could try it. And if you don't like it, you could send it back. But just the amount of people that loved this, I wanted to share it again. Next, I want to share a few more fashion items. So I want to talk about this tank top that I've been wearing throughout the whole video. So I'm really impressed with this because it's like $12. So it's very inexpensive, but it's 80% cotton and then the rest spandex. So it's kind of stretchy, but I love the material. But what really sets it apart is the fact that it is not see-through, okay? I feel like if you get white or gray or really just any light color of a tank top like this, you can see everything. Like, it's just not good. Whereas this is thick enough that you don't have to wear a bra with it if you don't want to. It's just a really good wardrobe essential. But that leads me to the next product, which are these Chandler nipple covers. So I feel like everyone suggests the nippies, which I really like too. Like, I recommended those for quite a long time. And then I discovered these, which they are very similar. They are silicone nipple covers that you stick directly onto your chest, and you can get them in like 5 different skin tones, so they really blend seamlessly. But I love these more because I feel like the silicone is just a higher quality silicone. They're super sticky, and the edges are extremely thin, and so you don't see this ring around your chest. It's like you're wearing them, but you can't tell you're wearing them whatsoever. I'm pretty sure I can get a code for these. I don't know for sure. If I can, I'll put it here on the screen. You can enter this code at checkout and save money. But I feel like, again, this is something that every woman should just have in their closet. And then we have the brand Pavoy, which is my favorite jewelry brand on Amazon. So they've got 2 pieces that are just their best sellers. This is the diamond pendant necklace that is so simplistic, but will truly look good with anything you wear. This could be like a daily necklace that you always have on. Now, this one is only $13. It is plated in 14 karat gold, so it's really good quality. The coloring looks amazing. I would say don't wear it in the shower, but if you wanna pay double the price, so like $30, you can upgrade it to the 18 karat vermeil version. So it is double the price, but $30 is still a really good deal, but you can actually wear that in the shower and it won't tarnish. So I love this. And then they're also famous for their faux diamond tennis bracelet. So I love the tennis bracelet style. I have not splurged and purchased a real one. To me, this is just as good. Like, you would have no idea this is not a real tennis bracelet. You should check this out, and you can get it in different sizes and, you know, yellow gold, white gold. It's such a beautiful piece. Now, I know we're at the beginning of spring and summer, and so this next clothing piece might be a surprise that I'm suggesting it now, but it's truly something I wear year round, and it is this fleece pullover. Okay, so I first got this in that vibrant blue color that you're seeing here. I still wear this all the time. I just love it so much. I get so many compliments on it, but I did want a version that was a bit more subtle. And so we're back to the chocolate brown color. I did get it in this color and I love it just as much. And it is a very, very most loved product on Amazon, okay? And so I just wanted to throw it out there. It looks like Free People for a fraction of the cost. You can definitely still wear it in spring and summer and just like grab it for on the go. Maybe you're going out to exercise, going for a walk. It's a really cool style and the price is fabulous. I will have everything in this video linked down below in the description box. I'll also pin everything in the top comment. Don't forget about those promo codes that you can enter at checkout. But if you're new, please consider subscribing and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.